let's go. Let's have a little chat. It's been a while.
Yep.
There's been quite a lot that's gone on since I think I last saw you. What's it been like being Aaron Ramsdale over the last 12 months or so?
Very good. Life off the pitch is great. Football's been up and down, and I'm just back playing again, doing what I set out to do as a kid.
There was so much speculation over the summer. Where were you going to go? Why was Southampton the right club?
Yeah, ultimately the Southampton and the gaffer, Russell Martin, wanted me more than other people. From day one of speaking to the manager, it really seemed like Southampton wanted to get it done. His enthusiasm, his energy, the way he talks to players, the way he talks to me, he just really wanted me. And I'm smiling now, and I was smiling at the time, but I'm very thankful for that. As well, I think it suited me at the time I was at in my life, coming off of not playing, coming back down to the South Coast. By the time I'd signed on the Thursday afternoon, half an hour later I was settled in my house back in Bournemouth, so it was very seamless, and then it just allows me to concentrate on football, and everyone's saying, why has he gone there, or they're going to be in for a long season. But if we get it right, it could be one of the best seasons, because the way we're going to do it, the way we're playing.
Let's talk about Arsenal then, because I imagine it was pretty much a dream move, a big money move. Did you see it ending the way it did?
No, did not. Especially after the season I had, coming off the back of the PFA Team of the Year, coming close to the league. Don't get me wrong, I know at big clubs there's always an evolution, there's always a change and wanting to get better. But I personally felt the way I was playing, I probably was going to be okay for at least a year. Should have enough in the
Do you think
it
was a bit unfair, maybe?
No, not unfair. I was still shown a lot of love by the football club, by my players, so they stuck by me, especially the fans. I did an interview with David Seaman actually when I signed my contract, saying hopefully I can be here for the next 10 years and emulate him, and then 5 months later I was out of the team. Everybody was talking about it. It was in the papers, in the press. It was any time a goal went in on Match of the Day, they would talk about it. So it was tough to process, but I have some great people around me, my mum and dad and my brothers and my wife. I tried my hardest to dislodge David out of the team. I think the manager was stuck with David, and I do think now the rewards are showing. He started the season incredibly well, and it's funny how football works.
Hearing you talk about him, saying he started amazingly, it was something people noticed. Every time he made a big save, you were the first one up on the bench cheering him on. But what was that actually like?
Do you know what? It used to do my head in coming off the pitch, and then my wife would say, oh, you were on TV 5 times again today. Why ever someone would then pan to me after someone makes a save or a goal goes in and it pans to me on the bench, that should never ever, I do think the story was bigger than what it needed to be. We both basically agreed, saying it was never anything personal between us. We worked every day together in a very good working relationship, pushed each other really hard. He was actually the first person to text me on my move here from the boys at Arsenal. Every goalkeeper I've met knows the humility of it and knows that if we don't work together, we're not going to succeed anyway.
Did you ever fall out of love with the game, or did you feel like you could?
You're asking some good questions here, Kelly. Yeah, in and around Christmas.
Which is quite big for someone like yourself, who you've said in previous interviews you really love football. It's such a big part of your life.
Yeah, and I think never once in my mind it crossed that I wanted to win the Premier League when I was younger. I just wanted to play there.
But then when it's there?
But when it's there, it's the greatest thing which can ever happen, but only if I'm playing. My biggest idol when I was growing up and biggest mentor was Jussi Askelainen at Bolton, who played 10, 12 years in the Premier League. Didn't win anything. And I would prefer that than sitting on the bench and winning the Premier League. I would prefer a career of 10 years playing in the Premier League, helping my team, seeing the joy of the clubs I play for, rather than sitting on the bench and winning something. The club I wanted to join when I was younger, when my Sunday League team had a goalkeeper, so I had to go and sign for someone else. Being a donkey and picking a goalkeeper, there's only one position on the pitch, was my fault.
Let's discuss why you were a donkey and became a goalkeeper then. In your own words, I'm not calling you a donkey.
Yeah, I don't remember the first reason why I wanted to be a goalkeeper. But then a couple of months later I saw Buffon and then it just like cemented it. It was the 2006 World Cup. He had the lovely gold shirt, short-sleeved, gold gloves, Alice band, and he won the World Cup. Now I wear a short-sleeve shirt.
And no Alice band?
I haven't got much left. I don't think I can do it.
Family's a big thing for you, isn't it? Because already you've thanked your wife and your little boy, who unknowingly has probably got you through a lot of this last year, is it fair to say?
Yeah, absolutely. Seeing the landmarks, how he changes, started taking his first steps about a week ago. So he started to do like 2 or 3 steps. It's going to be 1 at the end of this month. So for him, he has no clue. Like, he just remembers my face coming in through the door, leaving in the morning, coming through the door in the afternoon. But for me, it was the best part of my day for 6-7 months. So yeah, he has helped majorly. So I'm forever grateful. And as I know I've said it before, but obviously my wife every footballer's wife takes a lot of strain, a lot of stress. Even more so when her husband's a moody Parker because he hasn't been playing football. So I can't thank them enough. And yeah, he's my little ray of sunshine at the minute, yeah.
We've had quite a lot of serious chat. You're still the same Aaron Ramsdale, the prankster that we've seen in other videos. Maybe we haven't seen it as much over the past year or so because of what you've been through on a football pitch. But are you still the same Aaron?
I'm still exactly the same. I'm still the same when I go away with people, with my friends. Obviously the big one, the Southampton one in the playoff final, when I was Hagrid watching David Brooks play.
Just explain that, by the way, to people that have just seen photos and are wondering what on earth you were doing.
Anytime one of us play, there's a group of 8 of us who grew up at Sheffield United together, and whenever one of us gets to Wembley as a club, we'll always go in fancy dress. So the first year we watched a promotion with Tranmere as Teletubbies. Second year was Halifax as wrestlers. So we were all in leotards and masks and belts and stuff. And then this time we were Harry Potter. So I was Hagrid, we had a Dumbledore, we had a Harry Potter, we had a couple of Death Eaters. So it's just, and we've won 3 out of 3.
What's next? So who decides what you
We just put it in the group chat. So this time it was a vote out of Toy Story and Harry Potter.
Who would you have been from Toy Story?
I'd have been Buzz or someone probably, yeah.
I thought you'd say that. So you're happy again. What version have Aaron Ramsdale Southampton now got?
Yeah, the best one there's been. I think I'm more mature. I think I'm more calm. The experiences I've had working tirelessly hard with the boys at Arsenal. So you don't normally, as a starting keeper, get to endure the shooting drills or the 1v1s of Bukayo Saka and Gabby Jesus and people like that. So you learn as you go as well. So they've definitely got the best version of me at the minute. And I still, you want to evolve and want to get better. And it's something which I feel like I'm doing with this team because the manager wants to play away and I want to play that way and I still need to learn.